Yeah, my life is ruled by my animals. Wool. I graduated from Mount Allison, and then instead of going to my graduation, I went to my first day of work for Lichen and Lace and was dyeing yarn. So textiles, really took over my life, and so it just made sense that that would transition into my art practice as well. So now it's gone from painting and photography. I used to be a printmaker, which I still do, but now it's much more connected to that textiles aspect of it. I'm also very interested in it as a gendered craft, especially being somebody who's non-binary. That's always something I've had a very distant but fond relationship of, because I was taught how to knit by my aunt, and was taught how to sew by my mother, and all these different things like that. So there's a lot of heritage to it. But then on top of that too, contrasting an image like that, where you've got my dog's first kill, right? It's a rabbit, and it's a really kind of gruesome image if you think about it, but it becomes so much softer and pretty in a way as soon as you transfer that into fabrics. Most of my images that I use do tend to come from life, not necessary, of course, when making a patch. But on the back you can see I've cut out a piece of felt. And then I'll go through whatever fabric I have. And I like to think about, okay, so in this case, this chicken would be out in the grass. And so I chose a fabric that I dyed using pomegranate skin and printed flowers on that look almost like clover. And then I go through the process of cutting out each shape. So you can see, the tail, the face, and that acts as a base to it. Same way with the heart, you can see I've got all these different layers. And then I go in with sewing thread and I'll create texture, so ideas of like fur, feather. To me, it's an idea of building up. So it's representational, but again, you're just building, you're playing, you're having fun. I think of it a lot as like sketching or doodling, and it's really just layers. It's just fabric, 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 sewing, maybe more fabric, And it's just so much fun. It's fun like going through all these scraps I've gathered over the years and being like, that looks like fur. That could be fur, or like, that looks like some grass or a beehive or who knows what,